Hey motherfuckers, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stephanie motherfucking Bree, and today I'm doing my top 25 greatest rappers of all time. So I love hip-hop. I love a lot of hip-hop. I love all of hip-hop. I'm not just exclusively West Coast gangster rap, but if you pay attention to any of my content, you know I love G-Funk specifically. But I love hip-hop as a whole. Hip-hop culture. Backstory, real brief. I was a DJ. I was a producer. I was a rapper. I had a record studio I will not name. And I produced 5 albums underground in the local market I will not identify. Because this was all in my dead name and I don't talk about it. So yeah, I was known in the community. I regularly DJ'd dances and parties and clubs and weddings and things like that. So I was ingrained in hip-hop culture. I was a break dancer. I grew up in Nevada in a small town that you've never heard of, and I'm not going to identify because I don't want you to figure out who I am or my ties to that town. Because I am well known there and I don't want to be identified. So I'm just going to leave it at that. That being said, I love all forms of hip-hop, so let's get into my top 25 rappers of all time. Let's start with Notorious Fat Ass himself, B.I.G. Biggie Smalls. I don't like Notorious B.I.G. I do not care for much of his beef with Tupac and the whole East Coast, West Coast bullshit. I was on the West Coast side all the way. But even I recognized that life after death was a staple of the hip-hop community, and it changed the genre forever. Hip-hop, modern hip-hop, owes a debt of gratitude to life after death, and this is a great double album. Especially the song Notorious Thugs, my favorite track on the album, the double album. Number 24, and you can at me all day long, it's motherfucking Vanilla Ice. If you're white, you bought Vanilla Ice. And if you're not white, you probably listened to Vanilla Ice. Death Row Records wouldn't have existed without Vanilla Ice, and there wouldn't have been room in the market for Eminem if Vanilla Ice hadn't been a success. And he's not a horrible rapper, by all accounts. Number 23 is one you've probably never heard of, so I'm going to tell you who he is. His name is Houdini. He is an early rapper from the New York days, early 80s, and a damn good rapper. 2 notable tracks would be Mr. Magic's Wand, which you should definitely check out on Spotify or YouTube if you can, and The Freaks Come Out at Night. Now, he's done other stuff, but those are his 2 notable tracks. Number 22 is Africa Bambaataa. He is the headliner of the hip-hop group Planet Planet Hip Hop? Crap, I can't remember what they're called. Anyways, I'm having a brain fart right now. His CD was called Planet Rock. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyways, I can't remember the name of his group. But he was successful in the early days, and he helped establish what hip-hop would become. Phenomenal DJ, phenomenal rapper. Great guy. Number 21, one you may have heard of. His name is KRS-One, but he's from a group called Boogie Down Productions. So you may have heard of him. He was another early rapper in the early days and helped establish hip-hop as a scene and helped it make it mainstream. Number 20 is a group that made hip-hop huge in the 90s. This is what brought hip-hop to the forefront, and this is Criss Cross. They were pretty good rappers on their first album, Totally Crossed Out. And we don't talk about their second album or subsequent works, but they rocked the world with Totally Crossed Out. Number 19, you're going to go, who the fuck is this? It's Lady of Rage. Lady of Rage is the iconic Death Row Records hip-hop female rapper, Lady of Rage. She's popular for a lot of reasons, but I love her because she stood out in a sea of dudes, in a world of misogynists. Number 18, continuing this theme, is Salt and Peppa. Salt and Peppa is a duo of rappers. Actually, I think it's a trio. Well, it was a trio, then it was a duo. I'm not 100%. Their lineup may have fluctuated, but it was a group of female rappers. They were huge in the back in the day, and they definitely had a tremendous impact on hip hop as a whole. Number 17 is Lil Kim. Lil Kim is the most successful and most famous female rapper of I would argue of all time. She's a household name, I would say. And she's one of the few female bad boy New York rappers that transcends the whole East Coast West Coast bullshit. Number 16 is a personal favorite of mine. It's Dub Rat. And I love her because her first album was G-Funk all the way, even though she was East Coast. It was straight up G-Funk, and I loved it. It was a great fucking record. Number 15 is Master P. Now, Master P doesn't get a lot of the credit that he deserves, but if you go back and listen to Ghetto D, it's a great fucking record. And you can hear his talent all throughout that record. And he helped launch the careers of a lot of successful rappers. Number 14 is Will motherfucking Smith. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince were kings of hip-hop back in the day. Will Smith is an emperor of hip-hop in his own right. This guy sells records. This guy has the skills. Moving on. Number 13 is Timbaland and Magoo. I put them together because they were a duo. Timbaland and Magoo. They produced tracks together as a group. Timbaland is the producer, Magoo is the rapper, but Timbaland does also rap on some tracks, so, there he is. Number 12 is Busta Rhymes. I like Busta Rhymes because he's a fast-talking motherfucker. Holy shit. And he doesn't skip a beat. He is on point every fucking time. Number 11, I hate the guy personally. Hate him with a fiery fucking passion, and I wish he would drop off the face of the earth, but even I recognize he's got some dope fucking hip-hop skills. It is Jay-fucking-Z. Jay-Z has some good records. I have all three of his in my lifetime records. Those are phenomenal fucking records. Especially Volume 2. Fuck off with the haters. Volume 2 is the fucking shit. I'll say that. Even I'll say that. Now we're into the top 10, and number 10 is the fucking Beastie Boys. Holy shit, these guys are huge. These are kings of hip-hop. These guys are dope as fuck, and every hip-hop track they ever produced was just fucking pure goddamn gold. And I love the fucking Beastie Boys. Their seminal work. If you're only going to buy one Beastie Boys album, first of all, why would you only buy one? They have so many great ones. But if you're only going to buy one Beastie Boys album, buy Hello Nasty. That is pure, raw hip-hop at its best. Also, License to Ill is pretty fucking good, but let's be fair. License to Ill is pretty fucking dated. Hello Nasty, not as dated. It still holds up well today. Number 9, Say What You Want, I Don't Give a Shit. It's easy fucking E. We wouldn't have Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, Dr. Dre, Tupac, none of them without fucking Eazy-E, so fuck off. You can suck his corpse cock for all I care. Eazy-E is the shit. Number 8 is the highest rated East Coast rapper on this list. The rest are all going to be West Coast for the most part. And it's fucking Nas. Nas is the best thing to ever come out of the New York rap scene. He's even better than the fucking Beastie Boys. He's the fucking shit. Illmatic, Stillmatic, fuck, man, this guy knows what he's doing. Stillmatic is one of my top 10 favorite hip-hop albums of all time. Yeah, Illmatic's pretty dope too, but Stillmatic is where it's at. Nostradamus is pretty fucking dope too, but Stillmatic is where it's fucking at. Ether, that's all I need to say. Ether, opening line, gunshots and the word fuck Jay-Z. That's all you need. That's all you fucking need in life. Number 7 is Coolio. Like a lot of rappers on this list, Coolio has passed away, but, it happens in the hip-hop game. He's dead. He's dead, man. He's an old dude. He was in his 50s or so when he died. So he'd lived a life. Not a tremendous life. He was still kind of young, but he lived enough. But he was a damn good rapper. You need to check out It Takes a Thief. Everyone always talks about Gangsta's Paradise, but definitely check out It Takes a Thief. Damn good album. Number 6, and I know I'm going to piss people off because he only made number 6, but it's Tupac. Now, the reason why Tupac only makes number 6 is because I really only like All Eyes on Me. The rest of his stuff, I'm not a fan of. But All Eyes on Me, god damn, is that a good album. You're going to scratch your head or whatever at this, leave a comment. I don't care. Warren G is number 5. I love fucking Warren G. This guy is the shit. I love everything he's ever done. Number 4 is Ice Cube. Ice Cube makes the list because, one, he headlines Fuck the Police, which is a fucking goddamn good record. Good album, good track, well tracked. The album is Straight Outta Compton, which he's on the whole fucking album, and he rocks it. And he's done a damn good job as a solo artist and making appearances on other people's works. Number 3 is Dr. Dre. I don't have to tell you how fucking great Dr. Dre is. You already know. You have all of his albums. I have all of his albums. Let's move on. Number 2 is Snoop fucking Doggy Dogg. Snoop Dogg is the shit. Everything this goddamn guy touches is fucking pure ass gold. From Doggy Style all the way up to The Last Meal and beyond. He just fucking owns everything he does. He is the fucking god of hip-hop. The god of hip-hop. But there's one rapper who's just a little bit better, skills-wise, a better rapper, and bigger in name and stature, and sells more records, and that is, of course, Slim Shady himself, Marshall Mathers, Eminem, the number 1 greatest rapper of all time. Don't at me, don't argue with me, don't fight me, don't deny it, just accept reality. It is the truth. Let me know if you agree with this list, and if you disagree with this list, well, I don't care. Stay cool.